you done now?
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The legendary Mr. Christopher Lloyd. Christopher, how are we doing?
I'm doing good. Great introduction.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
Kelly Ripa.
Brad, thank you for having me.
Comedy.
Jay Leno joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias.
Good morning.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. Looking at you, give me funny, lad.
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat, Brad Gilmore.
Thank you, Keith, and welcome everyone to The Collection. My name is The Boat, Brad Gilmore. So excited that you joined us for another episode of the show. If this is your first time checking us out, welcome. Welcome to The Collection. This is literally, like they say in the intro, a collection of my favorite conversations with entertainers throughout the landscape, whether that's comedy, music, movies, television, film, sports, wherever. We have them here on The Collection, and today is no different. Really excited to get to our guest today, but I want to remind everyone, if you're checking this out and you haven't left us a rating or a review in your favorite podcast app, go ahead and do so. It really helps us over here at The Collection. This week, just as all weeks, we are entertaining you with 3 brand new interviews, and this one is one that I'm sure you're all going to love. Let's find out who we're talking to this week on The Collection. Hey, joins us now. We're talking about America's Funniest Home Videos. Alfonso, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Look, we're going to talk about America's Funniest Home Videos. Got a new holiday-themed episode debuting this Sunday at 7 Eastern and Pacific on ABC. Man, you've done such a great job on this show, and this show is one of those things that never, ever gets old. And no matter when it's on, you can sit, watch it, and enjoy it, man. So congrats on that. But tell us about this upcoming episode.
Well, I think Christmas is always a great time of year, and it's a time for family. It's a time for people to get together and do things together. And AFV is truly one of the number one shows for family entertainment, getting together, sitting down, laughing together, having a great time. And so, we've got a lot of great Christmas videos and things that are happening during Christmas. So I always like to say it's a lot of the same, but it's always something new. So great funny videos for everybody to watch, but it's a great time for people to get to sit down together and watch some funnies together.
So what can we expect? Because for me, I decorated my house recently, and I was on a 20-foot ladder, and it was a little cold outside, and I was thinking I'm going to end up on America's Funniest Home Videos or something of that sort. I know I'm going to fall off this ladder. Thankfully, I didn't. But do we see like some decoration fails, or what can we expect from the Christmas theme of it?
Yeah, it's decoration fails. It's, presents, people opening presents and not getting what they want and their reaction, even though it's something that they probably should want. It's definitely themed with, showing the videos that are around Christmas. I mean, I like to say, like I said it earlier, it's a lot of the same, but everything's new, but it's new videos of people doing hilarious things around Christmas time. And so people send it in, and it's, from last year, from their Christmases of past, and they send it in, and we get to show and have some laughs with them.
And it's great that there's still a show out there that, like you said, the whole family can sit down and watch and enjoy and laugh. And, we forget about everything that's going on in our lives. America's Funniest Home Videos, AFV's always been that for me. But can I tell you something? My wife and I had a bonding moment over these last few months because we were watching Dancing with the Stars this season. And Dancing with the Stars this season was phenomenal. You and Tyra are so fun on it. I think that you're a great host on that show. Did you see Charlie winning? Did you know that this was going to happen because it seemed like she had it almost in the bag from the get?
What we always say is you just never know what people are doing at home. right? We don't know what people connect with. And some people love the dance by itself, and they don't care, how much experience someone has coming into the show. But they also, some people love a story, love a comeback story, love a story of someone who they didn't expect to be great and they turned out to be wonderful. Gabby and Wayne and Shangela, all three, in my opinion, had wonderful seasons and would have won on any other season than this season. This, to me, was the tightest I had ever seen on this show, with so many really solid, great performers and dancing. And they all had something different. None of them were the same. And so, to me, it seemed very clear that any one of them could have won. I think Charlie's dancing was clearly the best, but Wayne's a showman, right? Shangela is a showman, right? Gabby was a fantastic dancer and with great personality, and so you just never knew. And to be honest with you, what I do know is that Charlie wasn't the top of the leaderboard all season long, and she didn't win by a lot.
Wow. Okay, yeah, because you're right. Wayne and, man, Shangela, to me, came out of nowhere. Like, I didn't know what to expect with Shangela. I was unfamiliar with him and the performance of everything. But, man, did they come through and kill it on the finale. That big freestyle dance was incredible, was it not?
They went all out. They're like, we're going to give it everything we've got. I think, listen, I thought it was a fantastic routine, right? It was amazing fun. It was the biggest routine we've ever had. The question always is, especially when you get to the end of the season, would this routine have been different week 1 than in week 10? And it definitely would have been different, but it was really kind of going back to what she had already done, what she had already been. So the problem for her there was some people might not have, seen that as, oh, this is the culmination of an entire season. So, but I would have said week 1, these were my top 4. These were the 4 that I thought were going to make the finals.
Wow.
And they did. The only person that I felt could have gotten there, who actually went home earlier, was Jordan Sparks. I thought there was a chance that she could get there. But here's the thing that most people don't recognize, and that is, if you have a busy schedule, right, in your career during the show, there's a really good chance that you're not going to make it to the end, because you can't put in the hours that someone else is putting in if they're not that busy, right? Charlie didn't have anything else going on. Gabby didn't have anything else going on. Wayne and Shangela had a lot going on. Jordan Sparks had a lot going on. And so they weren't able to really give 100% of everything in terms of learning.
It makes complete sense, as far as how much dedication it takes to go to that show from the first week, make it all the way to the finale. Those dances, I'm sure, are brutal. You don't injure yourself, but I'm sure you're always dancing hurt, right? You can't be 100% when you come in game night, right?
Oh, you're hurt from, I hurt myself week 2 on my season when I performed. But like it all depends on the age, right? I mean, even Charlie was hurt by the end, and she's 18 years old. So, how was 50-year-old Wayne feeling, right? And it is a marathon, and it is a game for the youth and less a game for some of us old timers.
Again, we're talking to Alfonso about America's Funniest Home Videos. The Ho-Ho Holiday-themed episode premieres this Sunday on ABC, December the 4th at 7 Eastern and Pacific. One more thing on Dancing with the Stars. Lynn Goodman is leaving the show. He's been kind of the North Star for the judges since the show's inception. He judged you on your season where you went off to win it. Obviously, he's still doing it today and now walking away. What is that going to mean for the show? Is it you going to feel like something's missing there?
I think we will absolutely feel like something is missing. You can't replace Len Goodman, right? He is the one person on that panel who is, let's say, overly qualified to judge everyone. this is what he does. This is what his career has been before television. He is the anchor, shall we say, of that judging panel. So I think, there's no word as to what they're going to do, but I believe the right decision is to not put anybody new on there. Let's just knock it down to 3 people and let the 3 fantastic judges that we still have, let them, do their thing. I think it's definitely going to be a situation for Derek where he's going to have to not take Len's place, but somewhat be the stickler for technique and for content. But so it'll be a little bit different, but you can't replace Len. He's a living legend, and the show, myself, and everybody else will surely miss him.
All right, last question for you, Alfonso. We're talking about, again, America's Funniest Home Videos. The Ho-Ho Holiday-themed episode premieres this Sunday, December the 4th on ABC at 7 Eastern and Pacific. You do such a great job as a host. Really, you're phenomenal, both on Dancing with the Stars and America's Funniest Home Videos. On AFV, you're doing it solo. On Dancing with the Stars, you work with the great Tyra Banks. Do you have, just more of a technical question, do you have more of a preference? Do you like having the solo job, or do you like kind of sharing the responsibility?
Look, I would be lying if I didn't say that I enjoy, the solo hosting, all the responsibility, all of it. It's because, I actually like more work, right? If it's easier, if it's less to do, I want it less, right? So, I on a technical side, I prefer doing it my own, but Dancing with the Stars isn't a show that really works, in my opinion, by yourself. So you have to have a co-host, and Tyra and I get along, insanely great. So they're both fun, and they're both the right way to do each show. They're designed to be done exactly the way that they are.
Oh, incredible, man. Well, hey, congratulations on all your success. Everyone check out America's Funniest Home Videos this Sunday on December 4th at 7 Eastern and Pacific on ABC. Alfonso, season's greetings to you and yours, and thanks for taking the time.
Thank you so much, and have a happy holiday.